here's Protec, original Skyline Hakosuka race car builder. These are all classic race cars.
You're serious?
Yeah.
So they don't work on any street cars?
No, I'm like, there is, these are street car actually, but these all drive in JSC CA, classic car race.
What an interesting scene.
It's like so sound like in a residential area, and then you find the legendary builder over here.
I kind of just want to point out, there's an apartment building here, there's an apartment building here, your literal balcony, when you step outside, you look down and you see these legendary cars.
Original GTRs.
And look how close they're parked too. Look at this. I have anxiety from how close these cars are parked. But real Hako GTRs, real Hako GTR race cars.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is another time capsule. Like this is something that was, I'm assuming this building was existing for a long time.
For a long time.
The rest of the city built around this.
Yeah. So cars around the whole country come here. So I think you probably know that is like Osaka. That car came from Osaka. This car probably came from Fukuoka.
Just for it to get worked on here.
Yes.
Part of it is their expertise.
Yes.
And I'm assuming part of it is that they have the parts to keep these cars going.
Yes.
Like, what's he doing to this car?
これ今何をやってますか? Now he's changing the diff. You see, it's like Escort, extra,
Oh,
overcapacity.
yeah, a lot.
Like this is also Escort, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Just upgrading this.
Yeah.
This rear end.
Damn, this car is like bulletproof. All the work you need to get done on the engine, black alternator, AC, overcapacity oil, and then the 6-speed gearbox.
Look at this bracing.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. That's so interesting.
So the people that own these cars, they don't want to take it to anywhere. That same job probably can do his local. And this guy, if you see his number, he's from like down south, Fukuoka. But he brought all the way to here just because he wanted to get it touched by Protec people. There's a very interesting thing going on here. Not all the jobs that cannot done by anyone else, but people want to get their car touched by Protec. When these cars were like, race cars, real race cars, we have their poster over there. So he was driving the car. So that probably made them like this reputation that people just want to get their car touched by Protec. They make a lot of their own things, hubs, and you probably see on that car like their original suspension. So they do some collab with like other makers too, like OS or something.
Look at all the new old stock of everything, just like washers and
it's like
fasteners and bolts, and this is so much.
Yeah.
What's really impressive to me is this cam wall. Is he actually storing them? It makes me wonder, or if this is just for decoration. Some of them are brand new, but look at this. Check out this valve cover. Like, look at that thing.
Yes, 20 valve covers. These cost fortune. Like, you can buy them anymore.
Look how many head gaskets are there.
But yeah, I think probably these are all their active parts. If someone needs them, they'll just take it and probably clean it up.
This is some scene here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm assuming these are probably engines getting worked on. Yeah. Engines with the valve covers.
Yeah.
This is a block right here. This is all the little valve train and stuff going on. Can I just point out something that is so universal? Mm-hmm. Wherever you go in Japan,
there's this newspaper.
Japanese newspapers.
This is a Japanese style.
Yeah.
To absorb the oil.
Exactly. What else are you going to use, You have to use this, and this is from 2004. This is pretty recent. What's funny to me is I tried so hard to find a newspaper in Los Angeles. I couldn't.
No, but in here, most of the business, they're still taking newspaper. Even like my modern business too. You know, you gotta have a newspaper.
You still use a fax machine too.
Yes, you gotta have to have the fax machine too. It's just like a part of the culture. Like, you know, if you're running a business, you're gonna look at the newspaper every day.
This is the hub.
Yeah.
Wow. Look how clean this is. This is so much better than what Nissan made so many years ago. But obviously, this is all with new technology.
Yeah.
You know?
These are all.
Because with the, I'm pretty sure it's the same way with this versus like the Z ones, where you have to hammer them in.
Yeah.
But this like holds the grease in. You just screw it in.
You just screw it down. Yeah.
That's so nice. That's so much better.
You cannot get like, you know, the Nissan hubs anymore for this old car, so that's why like they build like their own.
It looks a lot better. It's also very
stronger too.
Very functional. Can I point out the fact that they have this ShamWow? I can't believe they use ShamWow. It says you'll say wow every time you use it.
Yeah.
You'll be saying wow every time you use this towel.
It's very Japanese to have all these exhausts just hanging here. I think the thing that really surprises me the most about these places is the fact that it is organic how it grew. It's like you can't complain about the noises that they're making because they were here first.
Yeah.
And now everybody's built up around them. Look at all the old literature.
Yeah.
Even in their lunch break area, they have this whole titanium exhaust. Look at this. Look how cool this looks. I can't believe that. Look how nice this is.
Damn, it's got a carbon trunk.
Check this out.
Wow.
I like this because this is like almost like the old style weave.
Yeah.
It's like super tight. See, this is what I mean. While this looks
This is the
bad,
Hako look.
this is what people don't want.
Yeah.
I think this is okay for
Yeah.
me. Like I kind of like this outlaw look feeling, but it does have new wheels, which is interesting.
Yeah. So this is how the GTR engine looks like.
What a beauty.
Yeah. It looks pretty same for the outside, but a L6 car and a S20 car is like totally different.
Look at the headers.
Yeah, custom titanium.
Gosh. Look at all the hardware, all the plating that they do
Yeah.
for this. What a freaking car.
That small number probably like looks small, but when it comes to these old cars, they're not heavy at all. So it's scary. A86 with like 240 horsepower, scary.
Too much.
Scary to drive. So I think this car, even if they're like 200 horsepower, your Chaser, 600 horsepower, would be like same equivalent driving experience.
It makes me appreciate why they ship this all the way from down south.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a long trek.
Yeah.
You know, it's a 2-hour flight
Yeah.
down to Kyushu, right? So for them to ship the car over just for it to get worked on.
The logistic process itself is like, you know, I would say at least $3,000. There's a single cam head, but like when Nismo was racing, they were on the Hakosuka, they were using a twin cam. And now I can see some L6 project that last time I knew they're on R&D, but now he said he already put in some street cars and they're driving around.
So it's a twin cam.
It's a twin cam, yeah.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Look at this. We got a diff down there, pistons. What is that? AC compressor, crank. What is that? An R180?
Yeah, it's R180 size.
There's even an
It's
engine
got a
block.
whole engine block in there.
Mr. Watanabe just uncovered this Geno's 240Z. I could tell the shape right away. You know, it's unmistakable.
Yeah.
This is going to be a pretty crazy long-term project for them, it looks like.
Like full store.
Yeah.
Full restore. I like for probably, I would say 2 or 3 months.
For them?
'Cause they're pro.
That's
They're
true.
not like us.
That's true. That's
Like,
true.
They're not gonna take years to make it.
Right.
Yeah.
If it's all they do.